Okay, we should continue on the next lesson, that is to create a relational data. Now that we have typed all the data that we have, that is the 5 students we have on the students table, there are 5 students and all the data is complete. If you look at the table right now, on the left side of the table, which is to each record, there is a plus sign. And this plus sign indicates to you that there is a relationship between this table and another table, which is exams table. So if we click on the plus sign here, we are going to see the exams table. Instead of opening this exams table, we can now enter the records for Omar exam. Okay, and then it will come to the exam table. So we're going to click on the plus sign here, and then you will see in access, we are going to type Omar has 90 in access. And then we press enter. Then in Microsoft Word, Omar has scored 65%. In Excel, Omar scored 75. In PowerPoint, he performed 85. And in Outlook, he didn't do that much, so he scored 60%. And in customer satisfaction, he also scored 55%. So this is Omar's record, or Omar's exams marks for Access, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So we are going to do the same for almost all of them. Okay, so we have Fatu. Fatu scored 45 for Access. In Microsoft Word, he scored 70. In Excel, he did a little bit better and scored 80. In PowerPoint, he scored 65. Outlook, 55. Customer satisfaction, 75. So you can see that this is also the data for Fatu on all the exams he have taken on all the modules. So we're going to Sute. You click on the plus sign on the Sute for Sute's exams. So Sute scored 70. He scored 75. Excel, he scored 80. PowerPoint, he scored 90. He scored Outlook 70 again. In customer satisfaction, he scored 65. So you can see that this is the data for Fatu. I'm going to now Umi. Umi scored 85, Access. In Word, he scored 75. 80 for Excel. 75 again for PowerPoint. Outlook, he scored 60. Customer satisfaction, he scored 60. So we go to the last record, that is Ami. Ami scored 80%. Okay, 45 in Word, 75 in Excel, 80 in PowerPoint, 65 Outlook, and 60 customer satisfaction. So this is the data that you have also entered, and you can now see that all these students have got their exam information. So I am going to click on the minus sign to collapse this table's relationship. So now we have our actual data. Now, if you want to prove this relationship right now, if you close the students table and go and open the exams table, you will see the data that you have entered in all the other tables have appeared here. Okay, and here you are now not seeing the names of any student, but student number 1, we know that this is the marks that he has scored in the exam. student number 2, student number 3, student number 4, student number 5, and that goes to everybody. So this tells you that the relationship window is working. Okay, so we are going to now close these tables, and then our next exercise is for us to create a form and a report for each of these tables. So we are going to quickly do that because it's easy to create a form and a report. So we will select on the students table first and go to create. On the create tab, you are going to see different types of grouping. You will see templates, tables, queries, forms, reports, macros, and code. So under the form group here, you are going to see form here. So the form, it says create a form that lets you enter information from the record at a time. So we are going to click on this. It's going to create a record for us, a form for us. And this is the form. So you can see the students table. So here I'm going to double click on the name table here so that I will change this to form. And that's it. That is all I have to do for this one. And this is the marks that this student have got. If you want to see the next person, you click on this record so you will see all the other students as well. Okay? You will see all the students and their marks. So I'm going to close this, or right click on this and then save. I will type here form again, and then right click on it and close. So I will select exam, click on create form. If you want to reduce the size of the space for entering the data, you can go to the right side here and then you click, you drag and reduce the size so that at this area you can do something else, or you can create buttons on the left side of the space, on the right side of the space of your form. If you want it also, you can leave it the way it was. It's still not bad. Okay, so now I'm going to right click on this again and save. Here I'm going to remove the table and type form again. So this is exams form, and then I type here form. So I'll close, click yes. It says, do you want to save changes to the design of form, exams form? I'll click yes. So I've already created two tables for each of these, two forms for each of these two tables. I will do the same procedure to create a form as well. So I'll go back to students, create, and then on the form group, I'll click on form, and that's the form. So if you want to redesign or adjust your form so that it will fit in one page, these spaces that you are seeing are not too important. You can reduce the space like this so that you can have your data on one paper, on one sheet. So reduce them like that. Okay. So this is how you can adjust all your data so that your data fits within the same page. Okay. So you can see all that. So your data will fit in within one page. So this is just the simple adjustments you are doing. So I'm going to right click this just like I did before. I click save. This time I am not going to write form, I'm going to write report. Okay, I'll click OK. And this table here, I will double click on it and type form again. So I'm going to close and say yes. Go back to create again. I'll have to select exams, click on report, the same procedure, I will double click here, type form, right click, save, and type form again. So here the data has almost fit into one page. If you want, you can do some just little adjustments, and then everything fits in within the same page. Okay, so you can have your data like this, and of course everything has fit within one page. So I'm going to close this, and then I will select yes. Okay, so today this is all that I have for you. We have created a table from scratch, and we have created also forms, we've created reports. And these procedures, if you follow it, you will be able to design exactly what I have just done here. So this is the database we've created, which is called the students database, and it is saved inside our folder on the desktop called Diploma Badge 9. So I thank you all for listening and paying attention to these lessons. I thank you for all the time you've taken. Okay, so we end up the lesson here for today.